Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make changes to your video slider. As you can see right here is your video slider. Right now there's 3 different videos in the slider and it's set to automatically scroll through those videos whenever the site comes up. You also have the option, or your viewers have the option, to click on the different controls here if they want to go forward or backwards or pause the scrolling, and you can watch the video right on your front page. Over here is the title, and under that is the description. And I'm going to show you real quick how to add new videos to this slider. So the first thing I'm going to do is log into your website. Once you're logged into your website, you're going to scroll down to where you see Site Admin. Under Site Admin, you're going to click on Video Slider. Once you're in the video slider, you're going to see different options here for the video slider core settings. First option is the slide switch time interval, which is set in milliseconds. As you can see right now, it's set to 7,000 milliseconds. Honestly, I'm not sure how many seconds 7,000 milliseconds is. I'm guessing it's 7 seconds. But obviously, if you want to increase the time, the slide switch time interval, you make that a higher number. If you want it to slide quicker, you make it a lower number. All the slide switch time interval is how quickly the images slide through. So how quickly the images will stay on. So one image will slide, it'll sit there for 7,000 milliseconds or 7,000 seconds. Then the next one will come through. If you wanted to sit there for 3 seconds, you're going to put 3,000 milliseconds in this box. If you wanted to sit there for 4 seconds, 4,000, and so on. And then you have the slide fade time, which is also set to milliseconds. Slide fade time is just the amount of time it takes for the slide to transition, or for the slide to slide through. So, for example, this is the slide fade time. That right there. As it's sliding through, that's how long it's going to take for the other video to transition and slide on top of that particular video. So I don't think 7,000 milliseconds is not 7,000 seconds, apparently, because it's sliding a lot quicker. But again, if you wanted to slide through slower, you're going to increase that number in the thousands. You know, just play around with the number until you see so it gets to where you want it to be as far as the speed. Then you have the option for it to autoplay or to not autoplay. That's just to, if you wanted to automatically slide through, you're going to select autoplay. If you wanted to not slide through, if you want your viewers to have to use the controls to slide through the videos, obviously you're going to unselect autoplay. Once you make those changes, you're going to click save. And just an FYI, in this particular screen, and most of the screens on your particular site, in the back end of your site, whenever you're making changes to the site, each individual section, each individual change has its own save option. So you don't go through all the different options, make all the changes, and then think you're going to save them all at once. You have to save each individual section as you make the changes, or else the changes will get lost. So you make the changes here, you're going to click save. You make the changes here, there's a different save button. You make the changes somewhere else, there's a different save button. So just so you know, so you don't go through all this stuff, make all your changes, and then try to save it all at once, and then you lose all the stuff. So once you make those changes and you click save, that's going to be done. You're going to scroll down. You'll see that right now there's 3 slides on your site. 3 different slides. They're numbered, slide 1, 2, and 3. To add a new slide, you're going to click on the Add New Slide button up here. That's going to automatically open up a new slide at the bottom. So now you'll see slide number 4 down here. Within the slide options, you have a couple of different things. You have the URL link for the image or video. You have the option of putting a video slider or an image slider. So obviously, if you want to put an image slider, you would put the link for that particular image in here. If you want to put a video slider, you'd put the link for that particular video in there. Just another FYI, the image needs to be a JPEG image, and the video needs to be either a Vimeo or a YouTube video that you're going to input in there. Nothing else is going to work. So once you input those particular options, you're going to select whether you want it to show the video or show the image. You don't have to do both. If you just want a video to show up, just put video, just put the video URL, and just select show video. You also have the option to hide this particular slide. If you don't want this slide to show up for some reason, you can click hide and hide it, and unhide it when you want it to show up later. Then you have the slide title, which is the slide title. You have the description, which I'm just going to put test description. You have the option if you want to put the author. So say if you have different people putting posts on your site and they want to get credit, they can put their name. It'll show up there. You have the option to link the particular image to a different page on your site, or have the image link to a different URL somewhere else on a different site. So if you wanted to link to a URL on a different site, you'd put the URL in this area. If you wanted to link to a page on your site, you would select the page from this drop-down box here. And then if you want to use the link, you're going to select the use link option, and you're going to click which particular link you want to use. So for example, if you wanted to link to a page on your site, so you wanted to link to the battle page. So whenever someone clicks on that particular image, it will go to your battle page. You'd select the battle page from here, and then you click the use link button, and then select the use page link, because that's the particular kind of link you're going to be using. If it was a manual link and you input a manual link that would take them to a different website or some other link, you would select use manual link. So you can also, if you want to have the particular image linked to a post on your site and not a page, because there's a difference between a page and a post. For example, these are the pages on your site, and then within the pages there's posts. So say you want this particular image to link to a particular post on your page, all you got to do is go to the actual post, copy the URL from here, and then paste it into the insert manually box, and it would link to that post automatically. And then of course you would select use link and select use manual link. But I'm not going to do an image, I'm going to do a video slider in this one, so I'm not going to use any link at all. So I'm going to uncheck the use link option, and we're going to input the YouTube video link in this box. Also, if you're going to be uploading and if you're going to be using an image instead of a video, you're going to click this upload image option, and you're going to go and get the video the image from either your computer or your media library or wherever you have the image. You're going to click insert and post. It's going to pop the URL in there, and then you'll be able to use the image. The image also needs to be, as you can see right here on the upload image button, the size of the image needs to be 480 in width by 270 in height. If you don't know how to resize images, there's a tutorial that'll show you how to resize images. So you need to take a look at that if you plan on using any images in this slider or in other parts of the website. But I'm not using images for this tutorial. I'm just going to use a YouTube URL. So I'm going to go to YouTube, and there's a few things you need to do to get the correct URL. Once you're in YouTube and you go to the embed section, here's the embed code. The URL you want is going to be in the embed code, but you need to make sure that you use the old embed code. In YouTube, there's different types of embed codes, if you know it or not. You have to click on this option to use the old embed code. That particular embed code is the type of embed code that works with this particular slider. So make sure you select use old embed code. Also make sure you resize the video to the correct size, which is 480 by just 480. Just make it 480. It'll make it 270 automatically. So it's 480 by 270 is the size of the video. And you're going to go and take this embed code, the complete embed code, and you don't actually use the full embed code. You're just going to be using this link right here within the embed code. But the way YouTube works, for some reason you can't highlight the link and just copy the link by itself. Whenever you try to do that, it automatically highlights the whole embed code. So you got to take the whole embed code, copy it. You can paste it into like a notepad or a Word program if you want, but I'll just paste it in here, because all you're going to want to do is take the code out. So I'm going to paste it into here temporarily. I'm going to get the actual code. You'll know the code because the code is the URL. It's the HTTP and then all the other YouTube.com and all the other stuff. So it's from the HTTP all the way up to the question mark. So once you get to the question mark, that's where the code ends. You're going to copy that, and I'm going to delete this URL out of this embed code out of there because we don't need it. That was just to get the link. And then you're going to paste the link into the path to video on Vimeo or YouTube box. Once you do that, you're pretty much all done. You're going to click save, and if you did it correctly, you'll see the image of the video pop up right in there. You can actually play the video right there, so you'll know it is working properly. So now you're all done. You click save. You're going to go back to the home page, and you'll see the new video will be available for view. Again, the video is set um, automatically the new video you put in goes to the last, to the back. I'll show you how to make it, to move them around in just a second, but I'm going to scroll through so you can see the video that it went up there. And then there's the new video right there. So if you want that new video to be the first video and not the last video or somewhere else, all you're going to do is go to that particular slider area and you're going to click up or down. This particular video is at the bottom and you want it to go to be the first, so you're going to click up, and now you'll see it moved up one. Now it's the third video. And then you're going to click up again and it'll be the second video. And I'm just going to put it at the top. And there you go. Now it's the first video. So I'm going to save it. It saved automatically. So now when you refresh it, you'll see it'll be the first video that comes up on your video slider. There you go. It's just taking a second for my slow internet. But well, it was the first video. It just took a second for my slow internet to load up. But as you can see, now the slide title, description, all that, it's the first video on your slider. Only reason it didn't show up is because my internet right now is pretty bad. There it is. Let me refresh so you can see. There you go. See, now it's the first video. So that's pretty much the gist of how to add videos or images to the slider on your website.